I've been gaslit. I smell gas.
That's not do I have to get someone?
Now, how does Nigel do this? Hang on. All right. No.
Welcome, Daddy Markov stands. That's just what's written here.
No. What do you mean? That's not written on there.
Welcome everyone.
We're so thrilled to have you along with us in our journey of the world of Magic the Gathering. You are watching / listening to the Cozy Magic Podcast, the coziest magic podcast around. I'm one of your hosts and collecting every cat card I see, Ruby.
Oh, and I'm Casa, back again in the podcast studio.
In the hot seat.
Yeah. I've got big shoes to fill today.
And we have never done an episode together.
No.
This is our first one.
Yep.
Hey. So we are talking about, it's probably perfect though. We're talking about something that has happened recently. Cozy Magic Fest.
Yay.
Before then, let's talk about what is new with us outside of Magic.
Outside of Magic.
Outside of Magic. Yeah, is there anything really?
I'm trying to think of something I've done that isn't Magic related in the last 6 months.
It's a bit like that.
New Fortnite season. Shout out the new Fortnite season. That's pretty much it. Thank you for the V-Bucks.
You're welcome.
Ruby got me V-Bucks for my birthday. They went to the Battle Pass. It was good. It was very good use.
Nice. I said I was going to do it and I don't mess around.
That's pretty much it for me. How about you? What have you done outside of Magic?
So I haven't had a lot of time outside of Magic, obviously. But in my downtime, it's been really good to disconnect from everything, computer, phone for the most part, work and everything. So I've been on a movie binge.
Nice.
In the cinema as well. Cinema is one of my favorite places to go. I watched Wicked in the cinema.
Yep.
I watched Solo Leveling in IMAX.
Yep.
So good. It was like season 1 recap and then a little bit of the season 2.
Yeah, cool. Shout out Crunchyroll.
Shout out Crunchyroll. It was Sony. It was Sony Pictures for this one as well. And terrible Christmas movies.
Yep.
I recommend going to watch Hot Frosty if you haven't.
Is that the new one? The one with Chris Evans?
Not Chris Evans.
Oh no, they did. Chris Evans and The Rock did a Christmas movie with that big bear.
No, it's called Red something, and they need to save Santa.
That's horrible. Not watching that.
It's like a Christmas spy movie. No, this one's much worse. It's about a hot snowman that comes to life.
Wow.
And it's really good.
Cool. All right.
It's got a lot of big stars in it too, like Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Mean Girls.
Yeah, nice.
And
Like
stuff
Andy
like that.
Samberg or something.
Boyle and
Oh yeah, I don't remember that. But yeah, cool.
I don't remember his actual name. Okay, well, that's new.
Had this for a while.
I haven't had this for a while. I've held on to this from Cozy Magic Fest, leftover. I'm really good at saving packs.
A funny story while you're cracking that open.
Please.
The very first, so when we're opening up the doors to Cozy Magic Fest, we were giving out Duskmorn packs, and one of our friends, Kira, did a flip and rip with one of our other friends, Grant from Casual Compliance. And Kira ripped it was the Leyline of Resonance, which is the red enchantment, and a Valgavoth in the same pack, both ripped in half. I'll put up the photo, but I couldn't believe it. It was like the doors opening in 5 minutes, and at the very start of the day, that's what happened. It was hilarious.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I don't like that. So to do one of these packs, it's 5, right? 1, 2, 3,
I have no
4,
idea.
5. I'm gonna say yes.
All right, what are you at? Is it the?
It's a red.
That's not,
I've done it
That might be-
completely wrong.
all right, just
Wait.
send it now.
So maybe I just go, you know what? I'm putting it back together. I didn't see anything. We've got Strangled Cemetery.
Oh, yep. Oh, you got the comments there now. Nice.
Uncommon, yeah. Unnerving Grasp.
Yep.
Popular Egotist.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, A Room, Painter's Studio, and Defaced Gallery.
Ooh.
Keys to the House. There's our planes.
Oh, here we go. And then the res.
Right. Kona Rescue
Oh,
Beastie.
that's a good one. Good
I love this
standard
one.
playable card, everyone. Take notes.
Oh, extended rare ancient Cellar Spawn.
Oh, nice.
Wahikana. We've got, oh yes! I actually really wanted a Nico.
Oh, the shard.
Yes.
The shard one? Yeah.
Yep.
that
And
was
you
cool.
and you turn shards into copies.
Yep.
Oh, I got Enduring
Nice.
Vitality as well. The Elk Glimmer. Reluctant Role Model in this treatment.
Oh, token.
A token. I messed this up. The comments are here. were uncommons. Anyway, grand
that
entryway, elegant rotunda, innocuous
Oh,
rat.
they're so messed up.
We don't need to talk about that.
Nothing good. No
I'm so
Velgavoth.
good at pack cracking.
Pack cracking's hard because I actually learned the other day, based on where the cards are printed, whether it's like Japan or America or whatever, the rares at the back or the front. So it changes based on where the card's printed, which I didn't know.
So does that include, would something be printed in English elsewhere?
Yeah. So there's two different types of stock that they use. So whether it's from Japan, I think it's Japan or America, but even the English cards are printed in like two different places and they use different paper. So sometimes if you look at all your cards in a stack, sometimes some of them will be like white and the others will be like gray.
Yeah.
That's because they use different paper stock. But that also affects whether the rares are the front or the back when it's packed.
I knew I wasn't crazy.
Yeah.
I knew it was basically different every time. I've been gaslit. I smell gas.
That's not do I have to get someone?
We're going to move right along to talking about Cozy Magic Fest.
Yes.
So it was on Sunday, the 24th of November. It was 2 weeks ago now.
Yep.
Which is insane to
It
think
feels
about.
like it was months ago.
It really
Yeah.
does. It really does. And I couldn't help it. The second it was over, I was like, so, next one.
Yeah, pretty much.
Even though it was so much work
Yeah.
and so exhausting. I don't know about you, but I slothed for like 2 days.
Yeah, I feel like I'm
After?
still recovering.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was our first charity event. It was supporting Game on Cancer
Yep.
for cancer research funds as part of Game on Cancer's Holiday Spectacular. So they have other campaigns as well, and ours was under the umbrella there.
Yep. Well, I'm just going to go through the notes one by one.
Please.
We sold 140 tickets. So that was our max capacity. So when we started the event, so we started planning back in August. I think it was very late August. So one of the big things for us was like, we didn't know if anyone would show up.
yeah.
So we were kind of working with like the capacity of plenty of games, which is where the venue was where we hosted the event. We'll get into that in a second. But essentially, we sold out, which is unbelievable, I think. Like, given that like Cozy Magic Club didn't really exist 6 months ago. So
No, we hit
Yeah.
our 6 month
on the day of.
on the day of
Yeah.
the event.
Since our first upload, and we were probably working behind the scenes for maybe a month before that.
Probably not.
So not even.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty crazy scenes. And I think I really instilled some confidence into us, especially after PAX. Like PAX, we had such an amazing meetup, and essentially it was the same crowd, same people would come to support us in the event. So that was really cool.
Yeah, it was really nice to see the entire community. It's like online you have the community, and obviously it differs a little bit, but
Yep.
seeing them all in a room is magical.
Yeah, absolutely. It was pretty awesome. I'm already going off track, but the very next day I went to POG to play Magic.
That's wild.
Because I didn't get to play the day before, so I like really wanted to play some Magic. And by the way, there was like 5 people there from our normal play group because everyone was so tired, I reckon.
5 is already so many.
But I remember after they did the raffle that day, and I won something from the raffle, which I think is good karma. But when I won it, everyone was like, yeah. And it was really cool. But yeah, that made me feel very special.
I wish that was recorded.
Yeah.
Yes, that Sunday I played 2 games of Jumpstart or something like
all right.
that. Yeah. And
pretty
one of them was long because we were including a third person. So, any game with an extra person on top goes a little bit longer.
Yep.
Oh, I'm going off topic again.
That's
but
all right.
really quickly. So the people, I talk about this couple all the time, only because I've now seen them at pretty much every event. The couple I taught Magic at DreamHack
Oh yeah. Yeah. I
came
remember
to the
telling me that
meetup at PAX
Yep.
to hang out, and then was like, came to this event and were like, please, can we get a game in with you? So I got a game. I did smack them down. And then they walked out with a starter kit.
Yeah, awesome.
And
Sweet.
we're like, we're going to build our first deck. It's like watching a child grow up.
Yeah.
It was, I don't think I'll ever forget that.
That's awesome. That's very rewarding.
But yeah, we raised, with the help of everybody and the community, nearly $12,000.
Yep.
Which was huge. That includes the streams leading up as well. Thank you so much to the streamers who brought your communities in for such a good cause. On the date, tickets, event entry as well, raffle tickets. There was a lot that went towards that. And Palms Off Gaming who very generously donated $1,000 to the cause, and a bunch of the giveaway items too. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody, for contributing.
Yeah, we had quite a lot of people contribute, like unexpectedly as well. Like I said, like we didn't really expect to have as much support as we did. But even people like Crunchyroll, the Crunchyroll Store Australia, we have a very good friend, Tom, who stuck his neck out for us and gave us a bunch of prizing as well, Magic the Gathering and like Cowboy Bebop stuff, which was really cool.
Yeah.
And Ravina Kai and Alex Stone, who are some local artists who we've seen around now for years, but we emailed them like, could we please have like one token or something? Like, can we have like a sign painting? And they gave us so much amazing stuff.
Artist proofs.
Yeah, Ravina Kai gave us a full set of her Secret Lair artist proofs signed with art on the back. It was so cool. Like, it's unbelievable. Alex Stone gave us this like very nice hand painted token, which was awesome, and some posters. But yeah, honestly, it was unbelievable how much support we had from those people as well.
I just remember you holding the tokens and like shaking.
Oh my God.
Like, these are the coolest things I've ever held.
Because I picked them up from Plenty of Games, and I had them in my office for like 2 months. Like, I was so sad to see them go. Like, serious. I'm so glad someone, like, the person that won them freaked out. But oh my God, I was so sad to see them go. Like, I would have loved to have them.
Your adopted babies.
Yeah.
We also had some prizes from Gavin Verhey.
Yep, shout out Gav.
Yeah, thanks, Gaz. He sent us some signed mystery booster cards that he collected at Amsterdam, which was really, really cool because not a lot of people went to the Amsterdam Magic Con. And then Winter Wormling as well. They also had a stall. Also very, very cool to see basically a mini artist alley in one of our first event.
Yep.
So Winter Wormling had their own stall, and they donated 10% of their what is the word of their profits? I was like proceeds of their profit.
Yeah.
To the cause as well, which was amazing.
We had someone give us some feedback that like they said that it felt really like a fest. Like, we called it Cozy Magic Fest. That was like our joke name before we had a name, and then we kind of just stuck. But someone was like, yeah, it really felt like a festival, or like some like it felt like something that wasn't just a normal event because we had the stalls. Yeah, and that's a massive shout out to Winter Wormling and Boomer Shooter. They had a little display as well. Hopefully they have something even bigger next time, but they've always got cool shit going on. So yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, that was really nice. And then Boomer also had their raffle, and like if you bought a playmat off them, and you could go and pick it up at Cozy Magic Fest, which is really, really cool. As for the events that we had on the day, there was a lot of cool stuff. All of them were made possible by Wizards of the Coast, sending us all the product for the event. So thank you so much for being a part of this, for supporting it, for making it happen. We had Foundations Draft, we had Dustmorn Draft, we had Commander Precon, like random battles. So you got a random Commander Precon. And then we also had Ladies and Ladies Jumpstart. And that was really, really popular. Honestly, the Foundations Draft sold out immediately.
Straight away, yeah. I remember my friend got the last ticket and it was like 11:30 or something, and then it started at 12, so that was pretty cool. Even Duskmore had like, I think it was 16 players in the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think people really enjoyed the drafts. I had a lot of feedback with people saying, oh, there were so many new players in draft pods, and like, I feel like you don't really see that at like Friday Night Magic. Like Friday Night Magic, everyone is very like, they're very social, but they're very switched on. They're ready to play. They know what to do.
Yeah.
I think it's really good that we had an environment where people felt like they could draft and like for the first time,
That's what we want. That's what we strive for sure.
Which is very cool. So shout out to the first time drafters.
Yes. Thank you for coming along. A few people who hadn't played too much either and came along and sat at the ladies and ladies tables. We had 2 of them designated for the day, pretty much because a lot of people did want to draft and do the commander event and things like that. We kept the ladies and ladies tables as like a drop in, drop out, jumpstart kind of thing. So it's like they would find me, I would give them a couple of jumpstart boosters, and they could play and meet people on the tables throughout the day. And we got really good feedback for that too. Some people were saying it would be amazing if there was a whole Jumpstart event, which, I love Jumpstart, so absolutely. And it's obviously a lot less time investment than a draft. A lot less organization for that too. And then there was also the broadcast.
Yeah, so part of the event was split up into two major parts. So like we had obviously the venue stuff at Plenty of Games, which was awesome. But on top of that, we also ran a broadcast and like a live game at the same time. So similar to what we did with Fortress on PAX Weekend, which was, I think, really good live show. We did another one up in Plenty of Games. And for those who have been there, it's out in like the mezzanine area, pretty much like around the corner when you get in. But we did a full studio broadcast with like a casting couch, such like a host couch. So we invited people to come up and talk with us. We invited like Palms Off Gaming and a few other like community people to come and have a chat. And at the same time, we also had a live game happening where we had 8 different guests come in and play, which was really awesome. We invited some of our friends to play. We had one of our friends, Ed, who's known for
Chaos.
Yeah. The rule when you play a game with Ed is you always knock him out first. We warned everyone at the table, and then after they finished their games, they walked up to me and they go, "Should have listened."
He's like a smiling villain.
Yeah. But I think those people had a really good time. I think it was really fun. And yeah, we can't wait just to do more of this live production stuff as well. Thank you to Rect. It was a very hot, muggy day, and we were slugging production equipment around for 2 days straight. So, yeah, massive shout out to Rect for helping us out with that.
Massive shout out to Rect, and for coming forward with the event in the first place as well. They basically were the catalyst for this. Also, we really want to thank the photographers for the day.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's Mana Monarch or M in the Cloud, and also Steve Areno, for taking some incredible photos, really capturing the event. Some of them are already on our Instagram. There'll be some more over the next week or so. By the time this comes out, they are probably all out. So make sure you check those out too, and check them out. Yeah,
they took some amazing photos. Like seriously, it's very awesome to have photographers at an event. Like, it's just nice. Yeah, you don't really have time to take photos during the day when you're running around. So
did not have any time whatsoever. And M posted that fantastic video as well. That was like a recap of the entire day.
I'll link that in the description actually. Yeah,
that's
really cool.
We'll link it down below. Thank you so much as well to everybody who gave us feedback in the Discord post-event. That's really, really valuable to us, and we do hope to do a lot more events. Make sure that you join the Discord so that you can also give us feedback and come to future events.
Yeah. Cool. I don't really have much else to talk about at the event. Just massive shout out to everyone who came. Massive shout out to everyone who donated on Tiltify or in person, or just like supported us, sent us a message, whatever. Like seriously, like I know I've already said this already, but like we didn't exist like 6 months ago. So to have an event and to be what I think is pretty successful, it's very cool.
Yeah. Thank you all so much from the bottom of our hearts for a cause very, very important to us, as you would have heard a couple of times. And make sure that you follow us on all the socials. Were you at Cozy Magic Fest? Let us know in the comments. Or would you like to attend a Cozy Magic Fest or a Cozy Magic event in the future? Maybe it's a ladies and 80s.
Maybe Melbourne, maybe in Sydney.
Maybe interstate. Maybe it's global. Who knows? Make sure that you follow Casa on all social media.
And Ruby.
And Cozy Magic on all social media. Bye. I'm like, what else you got? And also Nigel, who's not here.
Yeah,
He's
shout out
dead.
Nigel.
He's not dead. Sorry, I shouldn't do that.